Hey, Marissa Reganisi, not Sarah Silverman, here to share a poem with you in lieu of a story about how it gets better. I wrote it for a really specific event a few years ago, so I'm trying to improv tailor it so that you might see yourself in it. The first time that I did this, I stood on stage and shook and I rhymed out how I saw you all like a Dr. Seuss book. And today, via the internet, I've got more things to say about living in this world when you're young and you're gay. Listen, lots of adults will tell you that they know how you feel while they look fast right past you like some Orwellian deal, or they talk up this vague future with bare minimum appeal. But if there's one thing I believe in, it's in keeping shit real. Some people in our world wish all of you were dead, give you guns to put bullets in your own spinning head. Some people think you're disgusting, or you should just freaking try straightness because you don't know what you're missing without heterosexual greatness. But I want to remind you that you're ambassadors over here, yeah, lesbians and gay kids, the trans youth, you queers. I want to remind you we're ambassadors, so understand they're right when they say we bake up radical plans. See, queer people have existed since the beginning of time, when it is unthinkable and sinful, a crime. Sappho the poet was a broken-hearted dyke. Ellie Roosevelt kicked it with Amelia and Flight. Walt Whitman, Langston Hughes, Michelangelo, all gay. Joan of Arc was a trans guy, and your school books might not say this, but we've always been the dreamers of unthinkable dreams. We've created the impossible. You've hatched up fabulous schemes, and your prowess, creation of culture, pursuits of pleasure, quest for peace can't be erased by some badly dressed dick in the hallways or street. From New York City to San Francisco, from Salt Lake City, Waikiki, from the Deep South to New England to Virginia, Myrtle Beach, from Minnesota, Lincoln, Nebraska, back to where I grew up in Flushing. Queers make up this country, leaving whack breeders blushing. But listen up closely for the most important thing I think you do, because you show all of the world that we exist too. And so another world is possible. It isn't too late, and it hasn't been coming from people who are rich, white, and straight. It's your part of the tapestry that makes this world, this country so great. It's been that way forever. You thrive despite laws, lies, and hate, and our sisters and brothers, and our lives aren't fake. We've held to all of it tightly through the murders and beatings. They're bucking if they don't realize the extent of the meaning, because meanwhile, you've been making moves and movements, making music, making friends. You've been kissing their neighbors, their children, even them. You've been destroying dumb categories and won't lie or pretend. You've been killing what kills them instead of killing them. So my message today to all you young queer ambassadors is the same as the other one. Keep it strong, harder, faster. Watch your back, choose your words when moving through this country's little conservative enclaves, but never ever forget that the legacy of gay kids, though you might never hear it in your home, church, corner store, it's that you create brilliant art about them creating war, and you'd rather hold hands than hold someone else down, and you dare to speak up when haters turn it around. So if you live in a really progressive city, or you have to stray a little bit further to muster up some pride, if you kick it on Christopher or remote countryside, if you're around to support, you got spammed by a friend and now I'm ranting at you and you just want this stupid poem to end, if you're some of this or none of this, or you wonder what's the point, it's that your presence in this world, wherever you are, it's an anointment of what can be a very darkened street without your special little something to splash love and light and protest on a world weighed down with nothing. It sounds really harsh because the truth so often is, but kids, keep your head up, make art about it,